Hey everyone, get ready to laugh out loud with the funniest wild animal videos of 2025. You know, sometimes I think animals have better comedic timing than humans. Don't tell that to Portia, she thinks I stole all my best material from our dog. These clips are guaranteed to leave you in tears of joy. From mischievous monkeys to clumsy penguins, we've got it all. So sit back, relax, and get ready for some serious animal antics. And hey, if you have any pets, maybe they'll get inspired by these hilarious creatures. Imagine your cat trying to fit into a tiny box. Okay, maybe not, but a talk show host can dream, can't she? Oh my goodness, look at this little monkey. He's got his eye on the prize, and by prize I mean that giant straw hat. You know the one, it's got the words "I Cancun" printed on it. He's stealthy, I'll give him that. Wait for it, wait for it. Yes! He snatched it right off that poor tourist's head, and the look on the tourist's face. Priceless! I bet they never thought they'd be outwitted by a monkey, but you got to admit, that monkey's got style. Who doesn't love a baby elephant? And this little one is having the time of its life in that mud puddle. Look at it go, rolling around, spraying water everywhere. I bet that mud feels amazing. It's like a spa day for elephants. And you know, they say mud is good for the skin. Maybe I should try a mud bath sometime. Now, who am I kidding? I'll stick to my bubble bath. Okay, picture this, a raccoon, a tiny cardboard box, and a whole lot of determination. This raccoon is absolutely convinced it can fit its entire body into this box. It's like trying to stuff a marshmallow into a coin purse. The way it keeps pushing and squeezing is hilarious. Never give up on your dreams, little buddy, even if those dreams are physically impossible. Chapter 4. Who let the dogs out? I mean, parrots? This parrot has some serious skills. It's mimicking a dog's bark perfectly, and the dog is so confused. It's like it's thinking, wait a minute, that doesn't sound like Sparky. This is why I love animals. They keep us entertained without even trying. I can't even get Portia to laugh at my jokes anymore, and she married me. Chapter 5. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a stuffed animal. This kangaroo has some serious boxing moves. It's going to town on this stuffed toy like it's the heavyweight champion of the world. And the way the toy just flops around, it's like it's trying to fight back but doesn't stand a chance. You know, I've always wanted to learn how to box. I bet I could take on this kangaroo. Okay, maybe not, but I could at least wear a cute boxing outfit. Chapter 6. Mission Impossible Squirrel Edition. This squirrel is trying to hide a nut in the fur of a very patient dog. The stealth, the cunning, the sheer audacity of it all. And the dog is just sitting there like, dude, seriously, again? You do realize I'm not a tree, right? I bet that squirrel thinks it's being so clever. Little does it know that nut is going to fall out the second the dog stands up. Chapter 7. Ice, ice. Whoops! This penguin is just minding its own business, waddling along the ice. And then, bam, it totally wipes out. Talk about a slippery situation. But don't worry, it gets back up like a champ. You know what they say, fall down 7 times, get up 8. And I think that's how the saying goes, or maybe it's dance like nobody's watching. Either way, this penguin is an inspiration to us all.
Chapter 8. Go to believe this jump. This goat is living its best life on a trampoline. The sheer joy on its face as it bounces up and down is contagious. I bet it thinks it can fly. You know, I've always wanted to try a trampoline park. I bet it's a great workout, or at least a great way to make a fool of yourself, but hey, life's too short to be serious all the time, right?
Bears and butterflies, an unlikely friendship. This adorable bear cub is completely mesmerized by a butterfly. The way it gently bats at the butterfly with its paw is just too cute for words. It's like it's making a new friend. You know, they say animals are a lot smarter than we give them credit for. They feel emotions, they form bonds, and they definitely know how to have fun. Chapter 10. Mirror, mirror on the... Wait, who's that? This fox just got a big surprise when it stumbled upon its own reflection. The look on its face is priceless. It's like it's thinking, whoa, who's that handsome devil? And then it starts investigating, trying to figure out what's going on. I love how animals are so curious about the world around them. It reminds us to never stop exploring and to always be open to new experiences. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed these hilarious wild animal moments. I know I did. They never fail to brighten my day. And remember, laughter is the best medicine, especially when it comes from these amazing creatures. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun content. I'm always on the lookout for the next big animal blooper, so stay tuned. And who knows, maybe next time I'll share some funny videos of my pets. Don't tell Portia I said that. Gap 1S. And now, as a special treat for you, we've put together a compilation of the funniest animal bloopers caught on camera. From clumsy cats to dogs with zero coordination, these moments are guaranteed to make you laugh out loud. First up, we have a mischievous puppy trying to catch its own tail. Spoiler alert, the tail wins. Next, watch as a curious raccoon gets more than it bargained for when it tries to open a jar of peanut butter. And who could forget the classic cat versus cucumber battle? Spoiler alert, the cucumber wins. And finally, we have a series of hilarious bird bloopers featuring parrots that just can't seem to stick their landings. It's a feathered fiasco. We hope these bloopers bring a smile to your face and remind you of the joy animals bring into our lives. Until next time, keep laughing and loving all things wild and wonderful. And now let's end our show on a heartwarming note with a segment we like to call Unexpected Animal Friendships. These stories prove that love and friendship know no boundaries. First, meet Bella the dog and Max the cat, who defy the age-old rivalry by being the best of pals. They cuddle, play, and even share their favorite snacks. Their bond is truly unbreakable. Next, we have an unusual duo, a tortoise named Timmy and a rabbit named Rosie. You'd think their different paces would be a problem, but not for these two. They enjoy leisurely strolls in the garden, with Rosie often waiting patiently for Timmy to catch up. And who could forget the heartwarming story of Charlie the horse and Daisy the duck? These two are inseparable, with Daisy often riding on Charlie's back as he trots around the farm. Their friendship is a beautiful example of harmony in nature. Finally, let's visit the ocean to meet an unexpected pair, Ollie the otter and Finn the dolphin. They met in a marine sanctuary and quickly became friends, spending their days playing and exploring together. Their playful interactions are a joy to watch and remind us that friendship can blossom in the most unexpected places. We hope these stories of unexpected animal friendships have touched your heart as much as they have ours. Remember, love knows no species and friendship can be found in the most unlikely of places. Until next time, keep cherishing the beautiful bonds in the animal kingdom and beyond. Welcome to our new segment called Animals in Unusual Places. Get ready to be amazed by some of the most unexpected animal sightings ever caught on camera. First up, we have a raccoon who decided to go shopping. Yes, you heard that right. This little bandit was spotted in a local convenience store, casually browsing the snack aisle. Maybe he was looking for his favorite treat. Next, let's talk about a bear who just wanted to cool off. This big guy was found taking a dip in a backyard swimming pool. The homeowners were in for quite a surprise when they saw their unexpected guest splashing around. Moving on, we have a kangaroo who took a trip to the city. This adventurous marsupial was seen hopping down the streets of a busy urban area, turning heads and causing quite a stir among the locals. And who could forget the time a penguin waddled into a sushi restaurant? This little guy seemed to feel right at home among the fish and ice, much to the delight of the diners. Finally, let's not overlook the elephant who wandered into a hotel lobby. This gentle giant seemed curious about the human world, and the hotel staff were more than happy to give him a warm welcome. These stories remind us that sometimes animals can surprise us by showing up in the most unexpected places. Whether they're looking for food, fun, or just a change of scenery, these curious creatures never fail to amaze us. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled. You never know where you might spot an animal next. Welcome to the grand finale of today's show, the Wildlife Dance-Off. Get ready to groove as we showcase some of the most entertaining dance moves from the animal kingdom. First up, we have the prancing peacock. With its vibrant feathers fanned out in a dazzling display, this bird knows how to strut and shake its tail feathers like a true superstar. Next, meet the moonwalking mannequin. This tiny bird can moonwalk better than Michael Jackson himself. Watch as it glides backward along a branch, impressing potential mates with its smooth moves. Now let's head underwater to catch the sea lion samba. These playful pinnipeds can twirl, twist and turn with the grace of professional dancers, making a splash with their synchronized swimming routines. Don't miss the kangaroo kickline. These high-hopping marsupials can form an impressive line and bounce in perfect harmony, showing off their powerful legs and impeccable timing. And finally, let's not forget the bear boogie. These big, burly dancers can stand on their hind legs and sway to the rhythm, proving that even the mightiest creatures have a soft spot for a good beat. Whether they're performing to attract a mate, communicate with others, or just for the sheer joy of it, these animals sure know how to put on a show. Thanks for joining us for the Wildlife Dance-Off. Keep dancing and we'll see you next time. Welcome to the bonus round of the Wildlife Comedy Show, Animal Pranks. Get ready to laugh out loud as we reveal some of the funniest and most mischievous pranks pulled off by our clever animal friends. First up, we have the cunning crow. Known for their intelligence, these birds love to play tricks on unsuspecting passers-by. Watch as this cheeky crow swoops down and snatches a shiny object right out of someone's hand, only to drop it a few feet away, teasing its victim with a game of catch me if you can. Next, meet the playful otter. Otters are famous for their love of fun, and they often engage in playful antics with each other. Check out this little rascal as it sneaks up on a buddy and gives it a gentle push into the water, only to dive in right after for a splashy playtime. Now let's visit the sneaky squirrel. These nimble pranksters love to hide food and watch as other animals try to find it. Look at this squirrel burying a nut, only to dig it up moments later and hide it somewhere else, all while another squirrel watches in confusion. And who could forget the jokes to chimpanzee? Chimps are known for their sense of humor, and they often play tricks on each other. Watch this one as it pretends to offer a banana to a friend, only to pull it away at the last second, leaving the other chimp in bewildered amusement. Finally, we have the stealthy cat. Cats are notorious for their playful ambushes. Observe this feline as it hides behind a corner, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce on an unsuspecting dog, giving both of them a fun scare. From birds to mammals, these animal pranksters remind us that a good sense of humor is universal in the animal kingdom. Thanks for tuning in to the bonus round of the Wildlife Comedy Show. Keep smiling, and we'll see you next time. Welcome back to the Wildlife Comedy Show. In this segment, we're diving into some of the funniest animal reactions caught on camera. Get ready for a roller coaster of emotions as we witness our furry and feathered friends' priceless responses to everyday situations. First up, we have a dog experiencing snow for the first time. Watch as this pup tentatively steps outside onto the snow-covered ground, only to leap back in surprise when its paws touch the cold surface. The bewildered look on its face is simply adorable. Next, let's check out a cat's reaction to a cucumber. Yes, you heard that right, a cucumber! As the unsuspecting feline turns around to find the green intruder behind it, it leaps into the air with a dramatic flair worthy of an Oscar. Who knew vegetables could be so scary? Now meet the curious raccoon who encounters a mirror for the first time. This little guy is fascinated by its own reflection, pawing at the mirror and even trying to look behind it to find the other raccoon. The confusion and curiosity are absolutely delightful. Moving on, we have a parrot who just discovered its own voice. Listen as this colorful bird mimics various sounds, only to be startled by its own echoes. The look of surprise on its face every time it hears itself is pure comedy gold. And finally, let's witness a baby's first encounter with a butterfly. Watch as this tiny human reaches out to touch the delicate insect, only to pull back in giggly surprise as the butterfly flutters away. The pure joy and wonder in the baby's eyes are heartwarming. These funny animal reactions remind us that the natural world is full of surprises and delight. Thanks for joining us on this journey of laughter and amazement. Stay tuned for more wild antics, and we'll see you next time on the Wildlife Comedy Show. Welcome back to the Wildlife Comedy Show. In this segment, we're diving into the hilarious world of animals versus technology. Get ready to laugh out loud as our furry and feathered friends take on modern gadgets and gizmos. First up, we have a cat encountering a robot vacuum for the first time. Watch as this curious feline cautiously approaches the moving machine, only to leap back in surprise when it changes direction. The cat's bewildered expression is priceless. Next, let's check out a dog trying to understand a doorbell camera. As the doorbell rings, the dog runs to the door, barking furiously. But when it hears the voice of its owner coming through the camera, it tilts its head in confusion, trying to figure out where the voice is coming from. The perplexed look on the dog's face is absolutely adorable. Now, meet a monkey who has discovered a smartphone. Watch as this clever primate swipes through the screen, seemingly fascinated by the moving images. But when a video starts playing, the monkey jumps back in surprise, clearly not expecting the sudden noise. The mix of curiosity and shock is simply hilarious. Moving on, we have a parrot who has found its way to a smart speaker. Listen as this colorful bird tries to mimic the commands it hears, only to be startled when the speaker responds. The parrot's reactions are a perfect blend of amusement and astonishment. And finally, let's witness a goat encountering an electric fence. Watch as this adventurous goat tries to nibble on the fence, only to receive a mild shock. The goat's quick retreat and the surprised look in its eyes are a reminder that technology isn't always a friend to our animal pals. These funny encounters between animals and technology remind us that the natural world and modern inventions don't always mix smoothly, but they sure do create some memorable moments. Thanks for joining us on this journey of laughter and amazement. Stay tuned for more wild antics, and we'll see you next time on the Wildlife Comedy Show. Welcome back to the Wildlife Comedy Show. Get ready for a special treat because it's time for the Animal Talent Show. Our furry and feathered friends are about to showcase their hidden talents, and it's going to be a spectacle you won't want to miss. First up, we have a dancing dog who knows how to bust a move. Watch as this talented pooch grooves to the beat, wagging its tail and spinning in perfect rhythm. The dog's joyful expression and impressive dance skills are sure to bring a smile to your face. Next, let's meet a parrot with a flair for mimicry. This colourful bird can imitate a variety of sounds, from ringing phones to human laughter. Listen closely as the parrot nails every sound with uncanny accuracy. It's like having a mini soundboard in feathered form. Now prepare to be amazed by a cat with a knack for playing the piano. Yes, you heard that right. This feline virtuoso taps the keys with its paws, creating surprisingly melodious tunes. The combination of concentration and grace in the cat's performance is truly a sight to behold. Following that, we have a juggling monkey. Watch in awe as this clever primate skillfully tosses and catches small objects with ease. The monkey's dexterity and focus are nothing short of impressive, making it a true star of the show. And finally, let's witness a rabbit with a talent for agility. This speedy bunny navigates an obstacle course with incredible precision and speed, hopping through hoops and darting around cones. The rabbit's athleticism and determination are simply astounding. These talented animals remind us that the animal kingdom is full of surprises and hidden skills. From dancing dogs to piano-playing cats, their performances are a testament to the incredible abilities of our animal friends. Thanks for tuning into the Animal Talent Show, and stay tuned for more wild and wonderful moments on the Wildlife Comedy Show.
Welcome back to the Wildlife Comedy Show. Just when you thought you'd seen it all, we're taking things up a notch with our wildlife sports extravaganza. Get ready to witness some of the most athletic and competitive animals in action. First up, we have the Squirrel Olympics. Watch as these nimble creatures leap from branch to branch in a high-stakes game of acorn relay. Their speed and agility are truly remarkable, making you wonder if they've been training in secret. Next, brace yourself for the tortoise triathlon. These slow and steady competitors may not break any speed records, but their determination is unmatched. From a slow crawl to the water's edge, to a gentle paddle, and finally a steady march to the finish line, these tortoises show that persistence pays off. Now let's dive into the Dolphin Diving Championships. These graceful marine mammals showcase their acrobatic skills with flips, spins, and synchronized dives that leave the audience in awe. Their playful nature and incredible agility make every splash a spectacular sight. Following that, we have the kangaroo kickoff. Watch as these powerful marsupials engage in a friendly game of soccer, using their strong legs to kick the ball with surprising accuracy. It's a hopping good time as they bounce around the field, displaying their natural athleticism. And finally, we bring you the penguin ice skating gala. These adorable birds may waddle on land, but on ice they glide with surprising elegance and speed. Watch as they perform spins, jumps, and even a few synchronized routines that will have you cheering from your seat. These wildlife athletes remind us that the animal kingdom is full of surprises and endless talent. From squirrel acrobats to penguin ice skaters, their performances are a testament to the incredible abilities and playful spirit of our animal friends. Thanks for joining us for the Wildlife Sports Extravaganza, and stay tuned for more wild and wonderful moments on the Wildlife Comedy Show.
Welcome back to the Wildlife Comedy Show. While we love to laugh at the playful antics of our animal friends, sometimes the most touching stories come from moments of compassion and bravery. In this special segment, we're diving into some incredible animal rescue stories that will warm your heart and restore your faith in humanity. First, we travel to the rugged wilderness where a team of dedicated wildlife rescuers saved a stranded deer. Caught in a treacherous ravine, this young doe faced an uncertain fate. But thanks to the fearless efforts of the rescue team, she was brought to safety and given a second chance at life. Watch as she bounds away, free once more. Next, meet a group of volunteers who work tirelessly to rescue sea turtles. These gentle giants often find themselves tangled in discarded fishing nets or stranded on polluted beaches. With careful hands and big hearts, these heroes nurse the turtles back to health and release them into the ocean where they belong. Witness the heartwarming moment when a rehabilitated turtle swims back into the sea, a symbol of hope and resilience. Our journey continues with a story of a tiny kitten trapped in a storm drain. When all seemed lost, a group of local firefighters sprang into action. Using specialized equipment and a lot of determination, they managed to pull the frightened kitten to safety. Now, this once-lost kitten has found a loving forever home. Finally, we visit a sanctuary dedicated to the rescue and rehabilitation of injured birds of prey. From majestic eagles to swift falcons, these birds are given the care they need to soar the skies once more. Watch as a rehabilitated hawk takes its first flight after recovery, a moment of pure triumph and freedom. These animal rescue stories remind us of the incredible impact that kindness and perseverance can have. Every rescued animal is a testament to the power of compassion and the unwavering spirit of those who dedicate their lives to saving them. Thank you for joining us for this heartwarming segment, and remember, every act of kindness makes a world of difference. Stay tuned for more wild and wonderful moments on the Wildlife Comedy Show.